Guys, it's a suffering, a boring, long world when you don't love yourself. It's all about loving yourself. It's the foundation to your home. It's the engine to your car. Don't even bother having a will if you don't have an engine. You need the foundation. It drives your vehicle. It drives the motions of the day, of the year, of your life. So it's really important to have self-worth. And I know it's not as easy as said than done, so I'm here to share with you 3 powerful techniques that I had used in my own creative recovery that I'm going to share with you now that I have been using for years now and has helped me get to where I am now. From purposeless to a woman that ended up traveling the world for 9 months on her own to come back to start her own business and her own YouTube, and I'm here now. And I would never have guessed it, and I would never had the confidence or the worth to actually do this until I changed my perspective to like, wow, I do have self-worth. I was just sleeping. So I'm here to share with you 3 powerful tools that I had used to get me from that mindset to this mindset. So let's go. First one is acknowledgements. You want to write down acknowledgements. So you want to write down the words, I acknowledge myself for ... And you want to write the first thing that comes to your mind. You write it, and you have to trust yourself and your worth that what you are about to write is something to acknowledge, because there is a reason why it's flowing through your consciousness at that moment, and you need to learn to trust that voice and hear that voice. At first it may be really tricky and it may seem really foolish to you. Once you get into the momentum of it, I promise you some amazements will come out of this, and you will be far more worthy after this one simple 5-minute exercise. So grab a pen and a paper and just one page, write down acknowledgements until the page is full. So I acknowledge myself for being here today. I acknowledge myself for acknowledging myself. I acknowledge myself for helping that woman the other day with her shopping. I acknowledge myself for smiling today. I acknowledge myself for getting out of bed. I acknowledge myself for feeling great when I don't normally feel great. I acknowledge myself for wanting to change. These things are what's going to drive your inner self-worth. And see past confidence, see past all these notions that you have about yourself, and really dig deep into your unconscious and really learn to trust yourself. And trust me, it's very powerful. Do this every day for 7 days. And the second one is learning to have fun. It may not sound like a technique, it may not sound like a skill to you, but it really is. Okay, learning to have fun with no expectations is a skill. Okay, I don't care what none of you say, it's a skill, because a lot of us find it so hard to just relax. Do you ever feel like you just can't relax, and you just can't give yourself all this fun because you've got too much to do? You have to do this. I have to create a video. Oh, I have to go write that paper. I have to go to the gym. I have to go to work, and you just go crazy, and you don't give yourself to fun. And even when you do give yourself to fun, it's a chore. It's like, oh, when's this going to end? I haven't got enough time, and you're worrying, you're neurotic about it. So learn to have fun. So if you love to paint, learn to paint for fun. Learn to paint, make it a habit, make it a consistent, sustainable habit for yourself. Put some music on that stimulate those feel-good chemicals for you. Get your favorite paintbrushes, treat yourself to new paint, and just splatter onto the canvas whatever wants to come out. And get in the habit of just doing that, and this will really help you reconnect with that curiosity side, with the unknown, and that will allow your worth to come out, because you don't feel like anyone's watching you or judging you or even judging yourself. If you can get past your own self-judgment, there is a whole new world out there for you. Quite literally, your world changes because your perspective changes. And the last one, which is my favorite, and I would always preach about this one, is taking yourself out on a date. Taking yourself out on a date weekly. This helps reinforce that self-love, that self-worth, that self-awareness back into yourself and making you the center of your life and not your job, not your unworthiness, not your imperfections, and none of that. Making yourself the star. After all, we do create our own world. So why are you not the star in your own reality? Why are you the one that is suffering in the corner? So it doesn't have to be crazy. It could be taking yourself to your favorite park, grabbing your favorite juice, treating yourself to a new set of paintbrushes, going to your favorite museum, taking yourself out to your favorite restaurant. It could be so simple. It doesn't have to cost a lot. It doesn't have to take enough time. You don't have to worry about how you look. No one has to be there. No one will be there. It's just about you. No phones, no pets, no music, no nothing. Just you and yourself. Can you manage that? Just take yourself out. It could be an hour. It could be half an hour. As long as you make the conscious effort to take yourself out. It may sound silly. It may feel silly, but the things that make us feel silly are the ones that make you grow. First you have to become the fool before you can become the master. You have to be the fool. You have to fall to learn and to grow, to see your weaknesses and to make them into your strengths. It all starts with becoming the fool, being the fool. You do not become the best by being the best straight away. So allow the process of finding your worth to be a fun, reconnecting one to yourself. And if these 3 tips I had shared with you resonate with your soul and you feel like you can really implement these to find that self-worth of yours, follow and subscribe for more daily tips on wisdom, because I've got far more of these sleeves that I can't wait to share with you guys, that I had personally used and gotten me all the success that I had gotten in my life. So follow and subscribe and stay tuned, stay healthy, stay creative. Until next time.